morning, everybody. Let's quickly have a little run through the market today. I hope everybody's had a good week. I've had a horrific week going on. It's been one of the worst weeks of my life in terms of illness. Jeez, I've been so sick. Been so sick. But it is what it is. We move forward. We'll recover properly this weekend and be on it from next week properly again. Good morning, Jamie. How are you doing, my brother? How has your week been? I'm sorry I haven't been here much, but I will be back soon. I've just been struggling with the bloody illness. It's so bad. How's your trading been? Have you found any nice positions? How did you find news? FOMC, well, Wednesday was an absolute ball ache when it came to the charts. Lots of bearish momentum for the dollar. Oh, thank you so much, brother. I highly appreciate that. Just one thing after the next. One thing after the next. Okay, so let's have a look at the dollar index here. The dollar index still has this low put in down here that hasn't been taken. We did see a change of character which left us low behind. So we could still definitely see longs for something on the lower time frames in this wick. Yeah, so I see this based on this change of character we had here. Yeah, we had this demand that didn't fail, but maybe that demand wasn't completely valid. We've still got this structure down here that's valid, right? So what we need to see is on the lower time frames. We need to see if there's something in there. Okay, these wicks here, these 1 hour wicks, this one here, actually looks pretty solid. Okay, so if this demand goes, the dollar's going to eat it even more. So we should see GBP USD and Euro USD go up, right? Morning, Ethan. How you doing, my boy? You have an 18-hour trade. Bro, I saw you spoke about the trade in the group earlier on the week. Well done for holding it. It's been must have been a journey for you. Or was it chilled holding it? If you're holding trades for so long and you're not struggling with your psychology, it's a very good sign. Okay, so we're in this this demand on the dollar index. So let's see what it confluences with on the euro. Okay, it's in a supply in the euro. Got into a position here yesterday. Let's go through this position. So I used this 1 hour wick here, and this 1 hour wick is swing structure. So if this high breaks, price is definitely going up. But based on the fact that this low was taken and this high was put in, I don't believe the swing high is going to be broken. So this is the last resort, was choosing this 1 hour wick to trade from on EU. You did get one tap in, meaning this tap had to be broken. Price came into our zone. Go straight into the 3. So inducement was created. Remember, there has been a high created in this supply already, which was, we just spoke about it now here. Wherever it is, that one there. Okay, so that is inducement. Once this gets taken, price doesn't have to create liquidity first on the 15 minute. So price came in, faked us. So first put in this range here. Price came in, faked us. Well, let's see here. How many pips is this? Come on, 12 pips. Okay, so this position was supplied from that supply on Euro USD. Remember that this inducement was created first. So once that does happen, it does not have to first create liquidity. Okay, so this is the range that was created. It ended up breaking this range, creating a new range. Depending on your broker, you might have stayed in this trade or you might have been taken out of this trade. Because here we've got a like 0.5 pip difference. So some brokers might have kept you in. But if you didn't, a new range was created. And price just did not come and collect it. But I got a manual entry over here. Over here. Gosh. But you see, I'm sick. I'm not even thinking about this. It's a 10 pip order block, so you would enter on the breakout. But I got into the trade up here. Okay, so this trade, you would have been in this trade. Sorry. I tweaked my neck this morning, guys. It's so sore. Let's have a look. Okay, so there we go. First range, second range, breakout, and no break even yet. We are break even, but price hasn't come back to break even yet. So let's see what happens here. But I definitely think it's got some correcting to do. It's just below the 4-hour moving average now, so I think price is going to come back down. So we do have this low. This low, once this low gets taken, I know on the 4-hour it's not really a low or anything. It's not structure, but on the 1 hour you can see it's a pullback. There is sort of structure here. So if this gets broken, I'll be happy to look for shorts. If the high gets taken and entry model is produced in this supply, I would still look for shorts. So we got shorts in favor from this because we got that swing high that's sitting up here, right? So that's EU. Either look for a continuation trade to the downside or a liquidation of the buy side liquidity and entry model. If entry model is given, take it. GBP USD. Okay, so I played the extreme of this order block. Didn't really work out too well. Let's put the 4-hour on and see what's going on in terms of structure. Okay, so we've got this high here. This high has been liquidated. I would wait for price to come under that moving average. Once price comes under that moving average, it'll probably want to take this low. If price does take that low, let's check here quickly. What supply are we sitting in? Okay, so we're sitting in a wick here. Let's look at this on the daily. Okay, so we are at the very extreme here of this whole leg. I could definitely foresee a pullback into a zone down here before more momentum to the upside. So I'll be willing to play that pullback because it'll be a couple hundred pips, like fucking 800 pips or some shit. Oh, it's wild. Okay, so let's have a look here. We're currently in this supply. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, so this is structure on the 1 hour. And this is a high. I would not look for any entry models from here because there's no supplies I can play from. But that is the high of this current range and this is the low. If we see a break of the low, we can potentially trade off something that breaks this low, off the supply order block that broke that low. Nothing too clear on GU, but let's wait for this low to be broken. Set your alert. Boop. Let's set and wait for that to break. Set an alert on the top as well so that you know. Once that higher goes, the high is gone, and see it breaks the high. See if you can find a trade off whatever broke that high. GBP JPY. Nice spike into something here. Let's go into the 4 hour and see what that is. Ah, nice. Okay, so we got this doji here. So price has reacted to this doji, which is an extreme piece of structure, as you can see. So GJ generally likes to retrace to the extremes. Not in this case, but generally likes to retrace to the extremes. As you can see, it's a very up and down pair. Okay, so let's have a look. We are currently in this supply, and this is the extreme supply of this leg that broke structure down here. So what now? Price needs to come down. So what we're going to do is monitor where price is, or what price did in this supply up here. Where is it? Here. Okay, in this extreme supply, we're putting this high. The high was liquidated. Would have put in this range from here to here. The range was 18 pips, so breakout, not breakout, retracement entry. Okay. And this is the position that was supplied. It's got the 1 hour. See, very wicky pair. Ended up breaking this demand, and price is now reacting off this supply that broke this demand. I'm going to take this off. See this demand that ended up breaking this structure here. Price has now flipped this demand, and it's now reacting off the supply, potentially going to break this low here. So we'll have alerts on this low to see what's going on. Once this low goes, I'd be happy to look for shorts on what took that low out. At the moment there's liquidity here, so I'd like to see where it takes it, but there's no imbalance or anything. The price might just want to take this liquidity. So let's see. Gold, nice bullish momentum for gold. So it violated this demand slightly. Well, I don't trade these pairs, Okay. Let's see if price gave us another entry here. No, ranges are way too wide. This was like news-driven entry, very difficult to get into. Okay, we'll move on to cryptocurrencies. Gold isn't giving us too much. We've reacted off this demand, currently in the supply. So from this supply, I would expect maybe a violation of the supply, but we could see either one of these supplies playing out. Because remember, we got imbalance, we need to fill here. But gold, I remember there was a huge wick yesterday. If you go through yesterday's video on our live forecast, look at the wick that was formed in gold. I can't find it. I don't know, it's like the markets have erased it. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Go watch yesterday's video and you'll see it's quite short. It's like a 10-minute video, a little bit longer. Okay, let's go into cryptos. Bitcoin, the highs are still intact. I could definitely see this low being taken out. We did see a change of character. But until this high goes here, but put it like this, I wouldn't not invest in Bitcoin today. Like if I wanted to put $1,000 into Bitcoin, it would probably be like now, you know. I'm not telling you to go buy. I'm telling you I'm waiting a little bit more, but I wouldn't be afraid of putting some money in now. Now would be probably my first purchase. Then I'd purchase at probably like 13 again, and then at 12 because I think it's going to 12. ETH. Didn't break past this high up there, so I could definitely see this low being taken out. We did have change of characters and all of that. If you want to look at it on a purely on a pure reversal outlook, you're gonna have your chalk up here. This is purely what the market is telling. This isn't my favorability that's infecting the charts. So if I was trading cryptocurrencies, I'd probably look at longs from this demand down here, because this is the long, that's the demand that caused the change of character. Luna still coming lower. Ripple, which where did you get into your trade? Jamie, where did you get into your trade, bro? Left, right? Okay, so we've taken this high. Okay, so this supply here looks like it's been played with for quite a while. I'm assuming you got your long from down here. You got into a long position, didn't you? Or short? Must be a long. But I can definitely see it coming down to maybe this demand. Down here. $0.3552. Okay, I get ya. Okay, so yeah, beautiful. So if you have a look here, price will most likely pull back here and then continue up. But don't be afraid to partial your trades out. If you don't partial your trades out, you are being nothing but an idiot. Have to partial your trades out. It protects your money. I know. I haven't done the video. Sorry, man. I have been so insanely busy. We also news video, the fundamentals video you're waiting for, we're going to add that into our course. That's coming into our course. Yeah, I've been asking Rowan to do it, but there's just been so much stuff going on in the background, and we've decided to record it for the course, which we will be releasing very soon. Actually, time is coming up. Okay, so that will be Ripple. That's what I think is happening on Ripple. Euro GBP, definitely longs from this demand. I could see definitely longs probably into somewhere up here. Maybe even just into the supply up here. Nasdaq. Just still created a whole shit ton of inducement, so I think it's still coming down to this demand. USD CAD, I still think USD CAD might come to this demand, give a reaction to this demand, but I think ultimately it will fail. But let's wait for price to develop and see what happens. But I think we'll get a reaction from this demand because it's quite a strong one. USD JPY, we're still waiting for this low to be taken here. We did have a change of character occur. We could potentially see longs based on recent price action. So from this, we could see a correction from here. Just to clear up this imbalance, because there's a lot of imbalance, sitting here that needs to be cleared up. That I think needs to be cleared up. Not gonna go through entry. You guys know what entries look like. I don't trade this pair. USD ZAR. Okay, so we have violated this demand, and I think we might get a reaction from this supply. Come more down. See, let's have a look at the indicator is doing. Still no real recent updates. It's still spitting out the same order blocks. Yeah, I believe we are going to see shorts at least into something down here. So that short position I've got on mine, I will hold it, but I will scale out. Because I am personally on Euro USD expecting this low to get taken. Once the low gets taken, we'll be waiting for this schematic here to occur. Okay, perfect. Guys, I pretty much had it. My neck is absolutely killing me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. If you guys have any questions about today's setup, please do not be afraid to ask us. We are here for you guys. Your partial video. Sorry, my dude. I will take it for you, but you know what I'll do for you? I'll take it for you now quickly, okay? I'll do it for you now. Okay, perfect. Once I've done it, I'll post it on the premium support, okay? Perfect. Guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll post a video soon. If you guys have any questions, premium support is here for you. And I'll get the video done for you right now, okay? 100% boy. Have a good one, boy. Yeah, I'll speak to you guys throughout the day on price action developments, okay? Perfect. Peace and love, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for joining this morning.